Settings. Let's do normal. I guess this has to be easy. Normal. Yeah, I should probably get rid of that. Ooh, that's loud. Where'd my drink go? Oh, here it is. Wait, what? Online play is not rated. Is there an online play? Oh, what's going on? During online play, you may be exposed to chat messages or other types of generated content that has not been rated and may not be suitable for all ages. Which is weird because doesn't Microsoft like enforce this weird, you know, use bad words, you get banned kind of thing? Okay. Wish I had this. I wish I had people to play with for this game. I don't. Oh wow. Oh yes, Minecraft and their super loud audio, even though you put it down to 50% or 40%. I swear, it's like they have like the loudest music audio in the games. Like, every time I like pull up Minecraft, I gotta remember to like turn down the music audio. What are you generating? Come on, I'm not running on a potato. Please do not change perspective. Do not hide HUD. No pushing F1. Oh, look, I'm breaking the game already. I'm a cheater. Okay, random distance of 8 chunks or above recommended. That already set. Video. Oh, is it general? I don't know. Yeah, settings and video. At 8, right? Okay, I did save. Wait, I don't want to be regular old Steve. Why can't I play with my other character? What happened to my awesome customizable skin? Fine, I'll just pick one of the D&D characters. Sure. That hurt my ears. Alright. He'll be a dark elf. Yeah, I'm gonna be a dark elf. Let's see. Alright. There we go. Alright. Make sure sound is turned up. Sometimes dialog boxes will not allow you to continue until the whole voice line has played, because it's especially important information. Warning, this map contains flashing lights. D&D Hall, winter clothes, toys. Start adventure. Ooh, look at this. This is actually kind of cool. Hold on. Alright. That's how I play in Java. Okay. Find our maps in the marketplace. Oh, that's kind of cool. What? This is actually pretty neat. Oh, okay. Let's start the adventure.
Hey! Glad you made it. I'm really happy that you're willing to give
so
this game
loud.
a shot. It's one of my favourite things to do with friends. Between the role-playing, strategy and just being goofy with each other, it's always a great time. D&D has something for every kind of player. Now, you said the other day that you wanted to just get kind of an intro experience before joining my regular campaign group. So I figured a more individual sort of experience would be a good way of showing you the ropes, give you an idea of what the experience can feel like. Just take a seat whenever you feel like getting started. I've got snacks that should last us until the end of the universe, so help yourself to those too.
Is this it? Is this... I guess so. Wait, okay. Ew, I don't like the way you just follow me around. I want to sit by the pizza.
Good to go? Okay, so first things first, let's choose your class. I've got the basics already written up for a few of them, so you only need to worry about picking one. Do you want to be a holy warrior with the ability to heal yourself and smite your foes with the power of your deity? Paladin might be the way to go. Oh, or maybe a wizard, using your magic to blast bad guys sky high with fireballs while deflecting incoming attacks? But a rogue could be fun too. Hit and run tactics, poisoning your enemies and watching them succumb to the venom. So satisfying. But it's also lots of fun to just be a barbarian with a big axe. Barbarians can get so angry that they just kind of forget that they've been hit and keep hacking away. I've always had a hard time choosing when I'm a player.
Okay, hold the menu item. Okay, I was like, what's the menu item? Alright, use movements inputs. Paladin, barbarian, we got the rogue, we got the wizard. I'll be a wizard.
Okay, next let's allocate your stats. You want me to explain how stats and dice rolling work in this game?
Sure.
Stats determine what you're good at. Each stat has a use in combat, but they can also apply to role-playing situations and other things you do while adventuring in the world. Whenever you roll the 20-sided die, you'll add whichever stat applies to the roll. So, say you've got a +3 in wisdom and need to see if someone is telling the truth, you would roll the d20 and add 3 to whatever you rolled.
I wasn't actually paying attention, but okay.
That insight check would show how well you're able to read that person's intentions and emotions.
Come again? What was that?
Rolling high means you can understand them and see through any lies they might be telling. Rolling low means that you believe whatever they're saying. Within reason, of course. If you roll a 20 on that die, then you'll almost certainly succeed at whatever you're trying to do, or at least get useful info. Let's try an example. You are speaking to a tavern keeper, asking after some local bandits that you've been hired to hunt down. He talks easily enough, but he says that he has no information on these people or where to find them. Okay, you rolled a 10, so add 3 to that. With a 13, you notice him tense and almost physically withdraw when you ask him about the bandits, giving you the sense that he's hiding something and knows more about the situation than he's letting on. That's pretty much it. Rolling a 20 when you hit someone in a fight also counts as a critical hit and doubles how much damage you do to them. Rolling a 1 on that die, though, can be really bad news. Sometimes it just means failing whatever you're doing.
I roll a 1 all the time.
Sometimes it means failing so spectacularly that you, I don't know, fall down a flight of stairs, out of a window and into a pen of screaming goats. Okay, probably not that specifically, but you get the idea.
Sounds like something that has happened to me. Probably as a kid. Less the goats, maybe some other animal.
You'll also see that your class already has stats that will best support their abilities. How you add your extra stat points is up to you. Do you want to make them better at what they already do, or do you want to balance them out a bit? You'll get more stat points to distribute as we play, so don't worry about this step too much.
Okay, so back to the menu. See. Hmm. For now, we should just go with let's do class. Should do wisdom. I guess for just the sake of it, we'll just go ahead and put it in intelligence. How many stat points do I have? Do some constitution. Okay.
And like that, you've made your first character. Now, how about we dive right into things? Let me just set the scene for you.
Why am I looking
The
behind me?
continent of Faerun has seen hundreds of stories turn into legends. The Dawn Age, when dwarves overthrew the tyrannical giants and elves waged war against evil dragons, thereby carving out a place in the world for small folk. The tyranny of the Rose Dragon, when the great red worm Ylvir Asalisar nearly razed
Worm.
Kalimshan and established her cruel empire. The time of troubles, when celestials and fiends alike were cast from their own realms, warring and laying waste to the mortal plane in their efforts to reclaim their divine positions. Yet each great story has great people steering the narrative. The Rose Dragon's empire only fell because Rafak al-Khajan and his companions slew the evil beast. The times of troubles ended because those like the mage Midnight rose to the occasion, in their case taking the mantle of divinity from the slain celestial Mistra until she could be resurrected. Now we come to the precipice of another such event, a budding calamity that could warp reality as we know it. Though there is no prophesied chosen one, no foreseen savior, if you play your cards right, you might just be able to avert what is to come. Or perhaps your story will simply serve as a cautionary tale for those who survive. Despite this, it all starts with something as mundane as fetching groceries for your parents.
Hey, Minecraft and Wizards of the Coast. Minecraft Dungeons and Dragons. Dedicated to the storytellers of the world.
We open on Nashkel, a village on the northern slopes of the Cloud Peaks. The late spring rains have abated, making the trek across town to deliver a commission for your father at least a bit less muddy. As you make your way back along the main street, though, it is hard not to notice that your otherwise quiet home is riddled with strained, whispered conversations.
Who be whispering in my home? I'm a wizard. Oh, I actually like how I have like a wizardy overlay. Oh. Wow, 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 wow. I'm a wizard. All right. Oh, look, a chest. Oh, neat. This is like probably by far one of the coolest DLC that I've seen. I played the Batman one, and I played the Mega Man one. The Mega Man was pretty fun for like a third-person kind of style. Ah. Hey. Okay. I guess water bad. See? Yeah, water bad. Hmm. I'm trying to find some secrets or some more loot. Oh man, just imagine playing with this other people. I'm gonna have to give it a shot. I'm gonna have to like find some people to play this with. Okay, where am I supposed to go? I lost the marker. I have no idea where I'm going. Oh, bad water. Oh, look, another loot. Ooh, gold coin, and regeneration potion. Got healing potion and regeneration potion. I'm quite the explorer. Okay. I'm lost. Up here? Oh, up here. I am a very cat-like wizard with my cat-like abilities. Meow. Do I take fall damage? No, I do not. Alright, where am I supposed to get? Oh, sorry about that. Shot. Okay, potions. I forgot what I was supposed to do. Menu. Oh, humble beginnings. Weapons. Ooh, okay, I got like a little, okay. Armor. Stats. Abilities. Glossary. Settings. I kind of wish you were able to like navigate the menu with the mouse, but that's fine. Okay, so recommended off. Note all music in this map is original and should be streamer safe. All right, because if I get like, see look right here, proof, guys, just in case anybody actually sees my junk. I mean, as in the stream, not. But yeah. See, it says this. I am pointing at it with my hand, but you cannot see. I will just look at it. Okay, so we got ambient loops, main menu, no damage mode. Okay, that's just in case something bad happens. Sync inventory. Alright, this looks good. As for the quest, interact with Eric to talk. Okay. Who is Eric and where do we talk? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Oh.
Standing behind his produce stand is Eric, one of the farmers living on the village's outskirts. You have known him for most of your life, though he is still young and smile lines have only just begun to crease the sides of his eyes.
You're young, but you have a beard. Unless I'm just because I'm an elf person, I'm older, and a wizard, so I'm older.
Your father said you'd be along to pick up his purchase. I don't envy him his back problems, as if he didn't have enough to deal with already as the headman. Anyhow, here you go. I'm sure he appreciates having you around to do all the heavy lifting for him.
Thanks.
Thanks. Oh, my name is Katra. I'm a girl wizard. I'm a girl wizard.
Sure thing. Just make sure to get home safe.
What's everyone whispering about? I only caught a bit.
Everyone's worried about the people who've gone missing. You probably already heard about Helsa not coming home yesterday. That makes the 4th person in 2 weeks. The trackers looking for her haven't come back yet, but if it's anything like the other 3 disappearances, they won't find anything. People are real frightened. I can't blame them. Might be a good idea to not wander around on your own, even in town.
No one would want to kidnap me. I'm too much of a pain to deal with. I'll keep an eye out, though.
I am a pain. They'd probably just end up leaving me somewhere in a ditch. Or in a trough for pigs.
Mm-hmm. See you around.
Alright. Return home. Where's my home? Where do I live? Okay, I'm not used to these controls. Again, I wish you could just touch everything with just the mouse. Not about Java edition stuff, just the mods make it so good. Bedrock just feels so limited. But I'm like kind of impressed with what they got going on here. Kind of impressed with like some of the DLC stuff, but I kind of wish like all the DLCs were like mixable, so to say. I don't know. I don't know where home is. Maybe a smart wizard. I'm kind of dumb. Kind of a lot. See, look, I already got sidetracked. I'm looking for treasure again. Ah, I didn't fall in the water. Oh, maybe there's treasure here. Ah, my ADHD is getting to me.
You hear voices from inside your house.
This is my
Perhaps
house?
it is worth waiting and listening in.
Then I
I'm
just
just
heard about it this morning.
standing in this window creepily.
I caught one of the trackers before he could go out to look for Helsa. He said he'd check it out while the trail was still warm, if there was one, but I don't know if he told anyone else first.
We'll have to assume that he did. People are already starting to panic, and this will make it worse. I heard people at the market this morning talking about unfamiliar monsters. No one had seen the things themselves, but the rumors are bad enough.
Me in my house.
This goes on and you'll have
Let me
a
in my
mob at the
house.
front door demanding answers.
I'm surprised
Me
you
in my
haven't seen
house.
one already. You've got to get ahead of this.
So what are you going to do about it?
Give me a minute. I've got an idea, but I want to talk it over with Katra first.
I
You're
know y'all
welcome to
see
stay
me.
if you like. They should be back soon.
I know y'all see me outside this window. Being weird and creepy.
Ah, there you are. Put the food on the table and come talk to me. There's something we need to discuss.
Put my feet on the table? Oh, you mean the food.
Listen, you've heard about the people going missing. I'm not going to sugarcoat this, but the whole Kelsit family is
Sugar.
gone now. Neri found their
Whoa.
farm empty this morning
Like,
without
all of them?
even a sign of struggle.
Dang.
This is asking a lot, and I've got a feeling your mother's gonna kill me after I say this.
You sure they didn't just leave? There was no sign of struggle?
Then don't say it.
Yeah, don't say it.
But I need you to go speak with Endan Dravair and ask for his help.
I don't know who that
You're
is.
right. I think I will throttle you. Are you
Hey,
insane?
hey, hey, hey.
People are
This
going
is
missing. You think
PG-13.
sending Katra out into the woods by themselves is somehow a good idea?
Sounds like a perfect
I have
idea.
to agree with Ilan. They'd make a tempting target.
You know, there's a world where like a bunch of 10-year-olds go out with encased creatures within balls and then fight other creatures. They're taking on giant, dangerous criminal organizations. I think I'm perfectly
The
fine.
trackers have been going on their own, and no one's bothered them. Besides, after all the training I've put Katra through, they should be fine on their own.
What training? I don't know anything that's going on.
Yes, but you could just send one of the trackers or someone else.
I want the
No,
trackers
I'm good.
to keep looking for our people. Other than them, there's no one else I'd trust in the woods more than Katra.
Why? Are you trying to get rid of me?
After all the times you've run off into there as a kid, you probably know the paths better than most of the villagers.
I have no idea what's out in the woods. I always just hide in the tree stump and cry.
And Vair's important. His ego probably won't let him talk to just a random villager. Neri could go, but she doesn't know how to fight, and I don't want the community's healer to be missing for a whole day if someone breaks their arm.
And you're not worried what Vair might do to them?
Unless Katra does something really stupid, which I would trust them not to, they'll be fine.
You know I'm standing right here and can answer for myself, right?
Hey, watch the sarcasm. We've talked about this.
I don't remember talking about anything.
Well, they're right. Manners aside, they can speak for themselves, and hopefully also point out how reckless and stupid this is. Stupid? Maybe. Reckless? Probably. But I'm still gonna do it.
Yeah, that sounds like my kid. Now, Endan Dravair is a proud creature. He has the wisdom of the ages and probably knows something that we don't. But there's a good chance he won't help us for free, just on principle. If he doesn't, I want you to offer him money. This pouch has 100 gold coins in it.
100 gold coins? I just found like a small handful.
100? Where did you get that kind of money?
Probably from all the chests that's been laying around everywhere. I mean, I just found 7. I'm pretty sure it's not that hard.
I took it from the village's emergency fund. I'd say this counts. Rounded it out to 100 using money we were saving for a new roof.
That's okay. This is Minecraft. I can build a new roof.
Start with a low offer, like 30, and work your way up, unless
Sure,
you
I'm
think
gonna
you're gonna
go
insult
even
him
lower.
or lose his interest. Whatever help or advice he can give will be welcome. If we're lucky, he might already know where our missing people are or where to look. A bird's eye view could show him what we need.
I still think that this is a bad idea.
If I'm being honest, it probably is a bad idea, but it's the only one we've got.
Alright, I'll leave now.
I guess I'll head out now then.
Oh, before you go, do you want to do a quick sparring match? Couldn't hurt to brush up on your technique, just in case.
Yeah,
Yeah, that sounds
I
like a good idea.
don't know what I'm doing. Try hitting the... Okay. Every time you attack, there is a 1 in 20 chance. Critical hits twice as much. The charisma stat will... What? Thanks for training dummy until you land a crit hit. Let's try out the class abilities. Ah. Pew. Pew. Oh. Pew. Pew. Oh. Nice. Okay, that's how that works. Be sure to use your abilities. Yep. I like how these tips go pretty fast. You know, there's like a chat system. Oh, yeah, there is a chat system. Oh, that's kind of cool.
one more thing. I'm sure you can find your way and don't want me fussing over you. But in case something happens, you should take your father's old wayfinder.
Sarcasm.
Point. Even though we haven't seen any real monsters around here in a decade, you never know. I might have to run away from a thoroughly annoyed deer.
Wow, I sound like a jack.
Or you might have to find a new place to sleep at night if you keep up the attitude.
Just be careful, and come back in one piece. We'll be waiting for you with some dinner ready.
The the One Piece treasure from One Piece. Alright, oh, look, a treasure chest. Oh. We have strength potion and speed potion. There's some of these potions okay, hold on. Let's do... We'll keep the healing, and then we'll keep the regeneration. What's this Wayfinder thing? No idea. Anything else that I can take? Nope. Bye. Later, alligator. Any more treasure? Any more loot? This is our house. Where do I sleep? How do we have a... Oh, no. How do we have a house with no beds? In the menu, you can list and manage certain features. Yeah, I saw that. Okay. All right. Guess I'll just leave. I had a two-story house. I didn't see any ladders or stairs. Ain't no hidden treasure around here. Hey, what's up? Boing, 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 boing. Wish my legs moved in this little icon up top. I'm not even crouching, I'm like hover forward. Let's see. At least I do in person.
What is that?
Huh.
Whoa! Stay back!
No, no, go away. Don't touch me. Oh no, there's a lot of you guys. Ow, nerd.
Okay. Wasn't expecting that. I wonder if they got something to do with what's going on.
I got some money out of that. Can I parkour? Parkour, parkour. Oh, I can. Am I supposed to go this way? I have no idea. Can I go this way? I think I can, but is there anything here? Knowing me, I'm just gonna wander off and then forget what I was doing. I should probably go back. All right. I'm just trying not to try not to miss any random chests laying around. All right. Oh, looks there's a chest up there. What's that? Oh, just rendering, or you know, the fog or whatever. But I found some loot. I found some goods, some goodies. Magic potion and confidence potion.
Guess this is it? Unless this wayfinder led me to some old owlbear den. Okay.
Owlbear, 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 owlbear. That was a spooky, scary sound. Spooky, scary sound. Oh, it's just the way back up here. Spooky, scary cave. Look at all that gold ore that I can't touch because this is not Minecraft. This is Minecraft Dungeons and Dragons. Ah. Hey, leave him in his gold alone.
Why? Why do you do this? Release me!
What was that?
As you reach for the coin that seemed to suck the life from D&D, you note a crack running down its face. Whatever these people want with it, you doubt they should have it. The moment you touch the metallic surface, though, a jolt of energy sears through your fingers and up your arm, followed by a sense of pressure, as if the ocean's tide were rushing into your flesh.
Oh, it feels weird.
Recoil. The coin is adhered to your fingertips, bound there even as you feel that the force pouring from it stretches your skin and crushes your bones, threatening to rupture and burst your entire body.
It's not like any of
Your
that.
body, though, it is the coin that bursts, erupting into shards of metal as the same light that flowed into it earlier streams into you. The
I got hit by
physical pain
shrapnel.
remains, though something continues to press on your mind, clawing its way into your thoughts and filling your skull as the world around you distorts and turns insensible, chaotic, and then, finally, dark.
That's what happens to me a lot.
What happened? Where is...
Who are you? What have you done to me?
I don't know.
Answer me!
Please, stop! Who are you? What are you doing to me?
Who am... I will ask again. Who are you? What happened to those people in my cave?
Your cave? Who or what are you?
Do not play games, child. I am D&D, and you will answer my questions.
Why can I hear you? Where are you?
We are obviously merged, you fool. Now tell me how. What happened?
Did you see anything? I think I was unconscious for a while, but I must have walked to get back here, right?
I only came back to consciousness when you were calling for your parents.
What do you remember?
I remember. They must have trapped my soul in that coin. I have heard of artifacts that can do such. I had
Coin
never
suck.
expected that it would be so painful, though. It felt like I was being torn and pulled apart, then crushed until I could not even tell what part of my body I was feeling. I suppose, though, that I was not feeling my body at all.
That sucks.
After that, I saw the thing seeping out of my body, but I could not see if I was breathing. Everything after is unclear. It hurts to remember.
Yeah, me there. It does hurt to remember. I like to push back my memories to lessen the pain. Oh, you're talking about that.
I
Never
was
mind.
still reeling when the next thing I clearly saw was your face. A moment before I felt that transfer again. Then we were here. Now we need to return me to my... Do you smell smoke?
I'm probably vaping. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm going home. I need to see if anything has happened.
This is a waste of time. You need to find the people who took my body immediately.
Only after I see if they went to my village first. They may have done something.
Yeah, my home. I don't remember all that red there.
No, no, no!
Hey, you.
Hey, there's something going on in that village over there. I'm not leaving a tree cover until whatever it is gets sorted out. Bad feeling about it.
Oh. Oh no. Oh, fire vision. Okay. Oh. No.
Mom? Dad? Ready? Posh? Tanil? Anyone? The house? What happened to the house? Mom? Dad? Help! Someone help! Someone tell me what!
So there is someone left. Oh, I figured there would be a few of you bumpkins left scurrying about like rats. Well, we can't have you going and squealing to your neighbors about us, no. We want things to be quiet and peaceful, so you will have to come with us.
Die. Die. Die.
Where is
Die.
everyone?
Die.
Take
Die.
or kill them.
Die.
We'll have no witnesses today.
Die. Die. Ah, ah, ah. Oh.
This was my home.
Not anymore, it would seem.
Shut up! Someone has to be left behind. Is anyone there? It's Katra! Where are you?
Foolish whelp. Looking at this place, if they did not respond the first time, I doubt they ever will. You may search, but you seem to be alone here.
Why would they do this? Where is everyone?
Do you actually expect an answer to that question, or are you simply asking empty questions to hear yourself speak?
No, I was expecting you to actually be helpful and offer some insight, but I guess that was too much to ask, wasn't it?
Careful, child. I may not have my own body, but it seems that I can still harm yours.
Stop it! Stop it already! Look! A lot has happened all at once! I had a dragon pop into my head and start tearing it apart, and then a few minutes later I found out my home and everyone I know are now gone! This is a bit overwhelming, and I'd appreciate a bit of compassion, you callous lizard!
How dare you! Consider yourself fortunate that I am merciful and willing to overlook this slight in light of your obvious distress and lack of self-control. What are you doing in my cave, anyhow?
Some of the villagers had gone missing. I was going to ask you for your help finding them.
Well, it seems that a few missing persons is the least of your village's concerns now.
It's not helpful. But I suppose you're a bit absorbed in your own little world anyhow, aren't you? Not like you've ever cared about us before.
There was not much to care about. Even less now.
That's cruel and not appreciated right now. I understand that you're upset, but I am too. So can you please lay off?
Fine.
So what are we supposed to do now? I don't have a home, and you don't have a body, and I'm not letting you take over mine.
I do not think that I could even if I tried. As much as it galls me to admit it, all I can do is hurt you. I think that I could kill you if I truly wished, but that would likely end my life too.
That's good to know.
That is very good to know.
We shall hunt the people who took my body. We will find a way for you to put me back, and I can force answers out of those treacherous eels. Perhaps you can use the coin again to set things right.
But it exploded when I touched it. It felt like something was being forced into me before I blacked out. That must have been when you came.
Without the coin, I doubt that you would have been able to restore me anyhow, much less after whatever that monster of theirs did to me in the times since. It seemed to be fusing with my form. It might have been feeding. That was not the impression.
So I've got the same question as before. What
Oh,
now?
yeah.
Short of purging my soul from your body, which I would not recommend lest you want me to destroy the both of us first, you will need to put me into another vessel. Ideally, though, that vessel will be my own original body, purified of whatever has come to infest it. If your villagers were taken by this group, then finding where they have taken me will also lead you to the answers you seek.
Sure, but I don't know anything about healing dragons or moving souls from one body to another. How are we supposed to do all of that, or even find these people?
I think that the best course now would be to seek the advice of the scholars in Candlekeep. It is relatively close and hosts the greatest collection of knowledge in Faerun that I am aware of anyhow. If anyone would know of a cure or be able to devise one and be able to tell us more about this group of people that attacked me, then we will almost certainly find them in Candlekeep's great library. Rather than walk the whole way, see if that man with the cart is heading north. Preserve your strength while you can.
I think that's actually the first good, usable advice you've given me.
Do not push your luck with such frequent sarcasm, child. Find the cart and let us leave.
Ooh, what's this? Firebar. Nice. What's going on here? Ooh, stats. Oops. Let's do strength. Oops. Okay. All right.
Need a lift?
And a keep, please. Okay, that was fast.
After nearly
Oh.
2 weeks of walking, leaving over 100 miles of the coast road behind you, Candle Keep's soaring spires are finally close enough to reveal their details. Set atop a craggy peninsula, rising above the Sea of Swords, the fortress overlooks the surrounding farmland, while keeping a healthy distance from the wild and shadowy Cloakwood.
At last. I had forgotten how long it can take to travel when one does not have wings with which to fly. It certainly seems tedious. Remember, Candle Keep is the home of the Avowed, the greatest scholars on the continent. Be respectful, follow their rules, and try not to let anything too uncivilized come out of your mouth.
I'll try not to say anything too embarrassing. Oh, great and sensitive one.
You jest, but we need these people, and some of them can be prickly, even pompous. It is what can happen when you are at the front of your field or the pinnacle of your craft for too long.
Speaking from experience, are we?
My pride and confidence is justified, as is theirs, albeit to a lesser extent.
Never learned the value of humility, though,
Humility is for the weak, the unremarkable, and for those who care about what others think of them. You cannot possibly believe that I am any of those.
Anything I should know about this place before we go any further?
Last I was here, they only allowed the local scholars called the Avowed through the Emerald Door into the inner ward, where the libraries are. They have since eased their restrictions somewhat, I have heard, but be prepared to do some favors or pay for entrance.
Hey, with what money? You said the 100 gold my father gave me was a pitiful sum outside of your minor hamlet. Your words.
I am sure that you will figure something out.
Anything else I should know?
While the Citadel itself is a safe and secure place, be wary of the surrounding lands. I have hunted here before, and I have seen a number of foul, albeit fairly weak creatures here. Expect more than those few encounters we had on the road.
We? I was the one who had to do all the fighting.
Ha! If you call that flailing about fighting, then yes, you were.
You've been insulting me this entire trip. This'll be a lot easier for the both of us if you stop acting like such a creep.
I insulted you that first night, for which I apologize. However, I have since only cited your shortcomings and your need to address them. Whether or not to take offense to facts is up to you.
And it's up to you to be nicer about it.
Niceties are a waste of breath. Though I suppose that metaphor no longer applies to me, does it?
Let's get going.
Alright, good talk. Where am I going? This way? Candle Deep.
These fields look almost untended, and I do not hear any farmhands or livestock. Have these places been abandoned for some reason? Keep a keen eye out. If these people fled their homes, they must have had a good reason to do so.
These scarecrows look kind of scary. Oh. Oh, okay. That gave me a little bit of chills. Let me in. Really don't like those scarecrows. Kind of scary. Spooky. Who's this guy?
Hey, you! Wait, I've got something to tell you about those guards.
Yes.
We're starting to wonder if you'd actually stop to talk.
What do you need to warn us about?
Well, the guards aren't going to let you in. I saw you coming up the road, and it's pretty clear you're not from here, so no one's going to let you in, even to the Court of Air.
Why aren't they letting strangers in?
People have been going missing in the area. Travellers and locals alike. Those farms you pass by, for example. Yeah, the families that live there just up and vanished. No sign of an attack or anything. So the people in charge are getting right paranoid and only allowing residents to enter the city.
Okay, but we still need to get in.
We? Who's we?
I'm sharing my body with the soul of a dragon, and we need the scholars inside to figure out how to fix that.
Aha, right. Right, well, we'll still only need one pass for the two of you, unless the dragon insists on having one of their own.
What's the Court of Air?
The first time era. It's a big courtyard area, kind of like a small town in itself where people who aren't among the avowed can live, work, and just find some lodging if they're travellers like you. Only the avowed are allowed to stay in the inner ward after all.
Who are you anyhow?
Oh, people around here just call me Scratch. It's not a very inspiring nickname, but better give 'em my real name in case the authorities come sniffing around. Used to work in the city office as a scribe, but didn't work out.
So how do we get in?
If you're gonna enter Candlekeep, you're gonna need a residence pass. They handed them out to all the locals in their jurisdiction, but it was pretty rushed, and with my special set of skills, I can make one that will fool the guards into letting you through the gate. What do you say? 25 gold, and the documents will be all yours.
It really sounds like working with him is the only way into the city and that he's offering a fair price.
Fine. We have a deal.
Good. Now, I can't make this pass from nothing, and I sold my last copy a week ago, so you'll need to find one of your own that I can modify. Look at those farmhouses, though. The families there were either taken or left in a hurry. They might have one or two lying around. Bring back a copy, plus payment, and I'll get to work.
Okay.
Be careful, though. The people are gone, but I've heard some rustling around there and other strange sounds. Never seen anything, but gives me the creeps. And I think I saw someone go into one of those houses, maybe to stay the night, but I never saw them come out. Probably just missed them, though. Good luck!
Of course, we have to do the legwork.
We? I'm the one doing all the work. You're just along for the ride.
I will contribute as best I can. My advice by itself could prove invaluable.
Yeah, if you ever give it.
I don't trust these scarecrows. Better not be a scary game. Oh, barrels. Hmm.
What is this thing?
Some
Oh,
sort
no.
of construct, it would seem.
That scared me.
Presume that it is guarding
My whole
this
body
house,
took a shock.
unless someone left it with more malicious intentions.
Thanks, but that advice isn't helping me to kill it.
Just tear it apart. If it cannot hold itself together, it is no threat. To think you needed my help to figure even that out.
Right. Don't you growl at me. Are there any more spooky crows? That actually scared the crap out of me. Like, my body shook. Go away. Nope, Okay, no more of that. Okay. Nothing in this barrel, nothing in that barrel. What am I looking for? I'm very confused. Uh... More scarecrows? Oh.
Finally!
Oh, okay.
What were those things doing on a farm? I don't think seagulls justify that level of protection.
No, perhaps they wandered here. Rogue constructs are not unheard of. Still, you might learn something if you look around. Then again, what have scarecrows to do with our mission?
Not much, I guess.
Katra, I'm going to try something. Do not be alarmed if things start to look different.
Wait, what?
Blind.
Oh. Okay, what's going on?
I said not to be alarmed. I was uncertain if I could do this while in your body, but my intimate connection to the material plane allows me certain privileges of perception when...
When what?
Plain speak, please. Village kid, remember?
Of course. In essence, I can see some elements of magic, how enchantments work, their origin or nature, what they draw power from. It depends on the situation, but you get the gist of it. Perhaps this will help on occasion, though I must admit that it is somewhat taxing to use this ability with your body. Please be quick.
The stake that was holding the scarecrow upright is uninteresting, but the hole where it was seems to have been disturbed relatively recently. This was only put in a week ago, if that.
Lower planes?
Other realities connected to our...
The stake that was holding the scarecrow...
Ooh. Barrel. What in the world? Rotten onions. What does rotten onions do? I might need these.
Folded and then stuffed haphazardly among a pile of now rotting onions, you find a piece of parchment marked with an official-looking seal and titled Evidence of Residence in the Candlekeep Territories. A bit wordy and a bit more aromatic than you'd like, but it should do the trick.
Good. Now return to that individual Scratch. Let us hope that he is adequate to the task.
Hope or not, we don't have many other options to resort to, Vair.
Why must you insist on calling me that?
It's what everyone in the village called you. It's easier than saying your full name.
Be glad that I am a magnanimous and forgiving dragon, else I would be inclined to start tearing up your mind again.
Don't worry, you're already a big enough headache as it is.
Do. Go away, creepy scarecrows. No secrets. Also, did I level up? This. Let's see. There we go.
Ah, is that a bit of legal documentation I see there? And smell? Phew. Okay, well, you work with what you've got, right? Give me a bit to scrape off and refinish the important parts, then I'll start with colour matching, then confirming handwriting, and your eyes are glazing over. Just give me the goods and wait a bit.
Alright, you got the goods.
And here you go. Certification that you absolutely belong to the area and can come and go as you like. Just don't let any wizards near it. They get curious, they've probably got spells or something that can sniff out a forgery. Otherwise, though, no one will ever be the wiser. Enjoy the castle!
Did he? Why? He just went poof and... Hello, horse. I ride you. I can ride you.
Papers, please.
Actually, I was wondering if you could tell me why you're not letting foreigners in?
Not just foreigners. Anyone who doesn't live around here or otherwise has prior approval won't be allowed in. We've had a rash of vanishings lately, and the sages are being careful. There have been rumors of foul play and kidnappings, though it's hard to tell what's true and what's just a good tavern story. Either way, until it's resolved, no strangers coming in.
Stranger danger.
Here's my residence certificate.
The guard glances at the paper, noting the seal and the signatures, but does not peer too closely. Watching him scrunch up his nose, the cursory inspection might have to do with not wanting to put his face too close to the smell of rancid onions.
All right, everything looks fine. Head on in. Just keep an eye out for any strange activity.
Where's my horse go? Come on, horsey. I'm gonna name you, should I name you? I'm gonna name you Horse.
Passing through the city walls, you
Horse
are
the
dumped
horse.
into a large, open square that seems to double as a marketplace.
Right.
It is not exactly brimming with life, but considering how you've lived nearly all of your life in a small village, the number of people in one place is staggering, and the activity threatens to be overwhelming.
Yeah,
Good.
horse.
That was tedious, but we made it. Now the next part could be problematic. Only the Avowed and certain others are allowed into the inner ward through the emerald door on the far side of this courtyard. Talk to the keeper there and determine what is required to get in and speak with one of the experts.
Hey, can I buy it? Should I buy this? Do I need that? I have no idea what I'm doing. Chest. More potions. I don't want potions, I want money. Money, 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 money. Give me. Oh, okay. Alright. There's a bunch of stuff over here.
An elven woman was once imprisoned here. As punishment for trying to take over Candle Keep, she was made to be the lighthouse's sole keeper and to live here in isolation for the rest of her days. She died from an accident only a few years later, but locals swear that they can hear her sad, maddened singing coming from the tower on dark, misty nights.
That's very unfortunate. About. Maybe I should go buy, do I buy it, or... I don't want some... I don't want a new hat. Oh. Release the wizard staff? You know what? I'm just gonna go on ahead. Go as is. I'm a very powerful wizard. Okay. I can't swim, apparently. Think. Ah! No! No! Ah! No! I can't swim! No! Oh no! I died. I did. Okay. Let's try that again. Can't lose like gold or anything, right? No. What do I do with this rotten onions? Nothing. Like, talk to him or something? Okay, Enter the inner ward. What's the inner ward? Oh, look, a horse. Oh, do I just gotta talk to him?
What business have you here, child?
What's your
What
job?
is your job here?
I am the keeper of the Emerald Door. If you cannot deduce my duties from that, then a nexus of learning may not be an appropriate place for you.
Gotta
Rude.
say, you're a rather rude and unpleasant person. I'll be looking for more friendly company now. Maybe in the nearest pig pen or among the rats.
Very well. I'm glad to see that you have acknowledged where you belong.
Okay.
This is unacceptable. We must find someone to assist us, and soon. I can only imagine what those monsters are doing with my body, and already I chafe at being confined to yours.
Wow, thanks. Well, do you happen to know where we could find a rare or unique book?
No. Distasteful as this may be, we might have to find another dubiously legal way around this problem. Actually, I remember passing a sewer grate earlier. If there are sewers for this outer area, then they surely have some for the inner ward.
So, you want me to break into a sewer, sneak through Ogma knows what kind of filth, and then break into the inner ward to, what? Kidnap or threaten a scholar into helping us?
Presumably, we would be able to find someone more reasonable, or at least amenable to our request. However, we cannot do that from out here. The sewers are our only option right now.
You only say this because you won't have to smell what I do.
Actually, I will. You think I only see through your eyes? Child, I am bound to experience everything that you do. Believe me, sharing in your bodily functions these past weeks has been far from enjoyable.
Weird.
Ew. Okay, point taken. Sewers it is then,
Gross.
I guess?
Alright. To the sewers. Boing, 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 boing. Maybe, is it this way? Is this it? Yep.
This is what living in a city means? How can one place produce so much filth?
You sounded as if you knew what you were getting into.
I thought I did. Didn't think it'd be this plentiful.
The byproduct of civilization. People are messy.
But
They are messy.
Are you okay?
Do not call me that. It's strange. Even without a body or the need to breathe, I feel a tightness in my chest. Lightheadedness. I think that it would be best to spend as little time in here as possible. Please, hurry through this place.
Well, I was actually just getting used to the smell. Thought maybe we could wander around a bit. Maybe find a spot for a picnic.
No. We will move through here as quickly as possible. Do you understand?
Wait, you don't sound so good. What's going on?
We need to move quickly. You are wasting time.
Alright, let's make this...
Alright, let's get out of the smelly poo-poo sewers. I don't know why I did that.
That is the right direction, and it seems to no longer be sewers beyond this point. These are probably the tunnels running beneath the inner ward I have heard of. Catacombs, vaults, labs. Much of the work and knowledge of the Avowed is down here, it seems. Unfortunately, there is a ward on the door. You will need to find a key, unless you wish to be fried.
No. No, I don't.
Ooh.
Wait, look at that. On the ground.
There's nothing on the ground.
Precisely.
Helpful?
The rest of this place is a riot of grime and muck, child, yet this path is almost spotless. I would be willing to bet half of my entire hoard that a gelatinous cube has come this way.
Jello
What now?
cubes.
An oozing monster that inhabits places like this. Some people and more intelligent creatures keep them as witless guardians and janitors. The things absorb and dissolve any animal or plant material they touch as a way of eating. They cannot dissolve metals and other non-living things, though, so
You talk a
they
lot.
can carry the equipment and goods of whomever they have eaten for some time.
Maybe he has some
Whoever?
goods.
As in people?
Of course. Do not be dense, child. Now follow this trail. You might find something interesting floating in the cube's body. Just
Another
be careful,
body?
though, as they can be transparent and thus easy to overlook. There, look. The thing has a key inside of it. It must have eaten a maintenance worker or one of the avowed. That might get us out of the sewers and into the cleaner part we saw earlier. Just don't let the creature suck you up.
Already killed it.
Please? Yes, it looks as if an enchantment quite similar to the one on the locked doors embedded in this key. It should work to get us through.
And what if it sets off the trap?
Then you had best hope that the mage who put it there set it more as a deterrent rather than a defense.
Okay, just going to open the door. The magically trapped door stuffed with potentially lethal lightning. Right, okay.
Yeah.
And still alive. Right, well,
Dead people.
that's good.
Zombies.
Yeah.
Oh, be not so dramatic. You could find much worse before we are done here. I have heard tell that there are guardians and occasional escaped experiments down here, though that may just be rumor.
Wow, thanks. The possibility of even greater danger certainly sets my mind at ease. Thanks, Fire.
Stop calling me that.
Ugh. I'm gonna get spooked again. Just, they're gonna wake up and scare me. I'm already not liking this. I bet I'm gonna open that chest and they're all gonna be all like, "Ugh."
What?
Get back!
Ah!
Whoa!
That's scary too. Cannot believe I let a mimic get me. Magic, 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 magic. Ah, I bested you.
Good job. The creature was known as...
A mimic. Yeah, I've heard of those things. Didn't expect it to be so slimy, though. Why did it have a key inside of it, though? Did it eat someone like the cube did?
Probably not. Otherwise, we would have seen some more gruesome evidence of the meal. No, some people feed mimics various items that they need to hide or protect. If you know how to handle one of these things, they can be rather convenient guardians. As long as you keep them fed, that is.
Yeah, I can imagine the alternative.
Oh, 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 oh. Ah, ah, ah. Ah. Oh, okay. I am the great. Oh, there's more. What's this? Alright, let's go over here. Continue on the adventure. What's this? Oh. Like a bow? Oh. Wow. Give me all that. Oh, can't have that. Nothing here, nothing there. Ooh, nice, net 20. Alright, I've most definitely had to like level up, right? No, stats are still low. Are the stats progression based, I guess? I have no idea. Just wandering around in Catacomb Sewerland. What in the world? Oh, you're the little dragon babies. Hello, little dragon babies. Don't mind me. Oh, look at all these dragon babies. Ugh, that's a big rat. Welcome to the party. Slain the dragon, baby. Now did I level up? Keep forgetting you just move. Oh, I got a lot of money. Oh, look, more dragon babies. Let me kite these guys in one spot. More dragon babies. Oh, all the dragon babies left. Anything cool here for me? No. Nothing cool at all. Did I level up yet? No. More dragon babies. Oh, what is that thing? That's not a dragon baby, that's a dragon monster. Ow. 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 Avasti. Ow. Yeah. Look at all this money. This gold. I'm one rich elf person. Oh, look, another jello cube. Oh, look, there's 2 of them. Whatever will I do? Why they didn't use like the slime cubes from you know Minecraft and have them just turn into like smaller slime cubes, but no. Whoa! What'd you get for hurting me, you jerk? Okay. Down we go. Look at all these zombies. Is that a mimic? I bet it's a mimic. Yep. Aha. Ow, that hurt a bit. Man. Maybe I should have bought those equipment. Excuse me. I'm good.
Well, unfortunately,
What is
it
that?
seems that this ensorcelled armor is tied to the exit. Unless you have a powerful dispelling magic at your disposal that you have neglected to mention, you will have to defeat this thing to undo the seal over the door.
You're saying I have to fight a piece of armor with no obvious weaknesses, or even a person inside to take out? Let me guess, I have to just beat it into a useless hunk of metal, kinda like I did the scarecrows?
Precisely.
I'm really starting to hate constructs.
Oh. Aha.
better be worth all the trouble we've gone to, Vair. How are we going to get someone to help us, though? We're breaking in.
Let us consider that later. First, we need to get out of these tunnels. Someone might have heard the battle or noticed that the enchantment on the door is broken. We can determine our course once we are safely hidden within the inner ward.
Any good loot for me? No? Guess
Oh,
not.
nice place. Thank you. Unfortunately for you, chances are that you will only see it as you are taken away to a prison cell.
Get us out of here. We cannot be imprisoned. Not in a cell. Fight! Run! Do something!
Are you joking? There's so many of them! We'll be torn to shreds if we resist! While we would normally have prevented you from coming this far, Sage Thesserai has taken an interest in you. Now you are to attend him personally.
Whatever you do, do not allow them to incarcerate us. Do not give them a reason.
What does this Thesserai person want with me? Sage Thesserai said that they found you curious, but did not elaborate. They also said that your meager powers could not pose a serious threat to him or us. Keep that in mind, lest you try something rash. Okay, I'll go. Where do I find them? He is waiting for you in Exaltation, the Keep. Consider this an honor, as few of those outside of the Avowed are allowed entry to our home. You are to head directly to the Great Library. Do not attempt to deviate from the main path. We will be watching you.
I want to loot all the treasure. Fine. Also, did I level up yet? No. Alright, we're at the library.
That is far enough.
Now.
I am here. What are your other two wishes?
Wishes? I don't, Good one.
What do you do here?
I'm the Sage of Magic in Candlekeep. That means that I am the leading scholar on magic and the department head of magical studies here. I also work as a lawmaker with the other sages. It's not terribly glamorous, if I'm being honest. It involves lots of committee work.
Poof! I am here.
Wishes? I don't, Good one.
Why am I here?
You caught my interest. We have all sorts of detection spells in the sewers. You pinged a half-dozen of them when you sneaked in, and a dozen more when you entered the catacombs.
Cool.
What happens to me now?
Do not attempt to resist the spell. If you resist, then we will have to detain you and try again until you cooperate. Lots of extra bother.
As the spell activates, you feel something press against your mind, and on some level you know that it is trying to pry away your ability to lie. The intrusion is sudden and sets your teeth on edge, and your first reaction is to resist. However, considering where you are and the promise of a jail cell, or worse if you do not cooperate, you relax and allow the spell to take hold.
Good. Now let's get the boring stuff over with. Do you intend to harm anyone in this city, be it specifically in terms of property or any other way that includes, but is not limited to, theft, spying, or harassment?
The possibility hadn't really occurred to me.
Really? Well, that's refreshing. Next, why did you sneak into the inner ward?
I found a group of scary people in the mountains talking to a dragon who was living there, and then they sucked his soul into a coin to let some sort of horrifying mound of flesh shove itself into the dragon's body like it was a sock puppet. And then the coin shoved the dragon's soul into my body. So now we're sharing my mind, and it's really uncomfortable, and we both want someone to help us find his body and get him out of mine because he's a stuck-up jerk, and we don't know what these crazy, thoroughly creepy people would do with the dragon's body.
Well, that, certainly speeds things up. How about while we've got this handy zone of truth working, you just tell me everything you can about how this dragon came to inhabit you, and we work from there.
Yes.
Well, hopefully they will be able to use what you told us to find out more about this group that you encountered and the monsters accompanying them. In the meanwhile, we need to discuss whether or not Candlekeep will assist you in your predicament.
Whether or... How could they refuse us? Tell him that Endan Dravayer demands their aid. It is only fitting that they should restore me to my rightful form.
Endandravair says that he demands your help. That it's only right that you put him back in his body.
Does he now? Well, I don't see as he is in any position to be making demands, much less determining wrong and right.
Using me personal space.
I am a golden dragon. My very nature is to know right from wrong. Tell him not to question me.
He says that he knows right and wrong better than you do.
Does he? Well, I may not be an expert on dragons, but I am a fan of them and have heard his name before. I cannot say that it has been treated with much reverence or gratitude, as Endan Dravair has a reputation for isolating himself and neglecting to help those in need, even if they ask for his aid. Seems to me that we neither owe him anything nor that we can trust his moral judgment, much less treat his decisions as lawful righteous commands.
What do you mean? Are you turning us away? Why bother looking into the people that attacked Vair then?
Vair? Funny. I figured he would be too proud to accept the nickname everyone calls him.
Everyone calls me that?
But no, I am not turning you away, at least not yet.
Is there a way we can convince you to—
Well, yes, I happen to have something in mind. You see, there is a clock tower nearby where a colleague of mine named Adro lives. However, no one has heard from him in some time. Since there have been reports of monsters going in and out as they please, it is probably safe to assume that Adro is now dead. Sad as that is, the old codger had a valuable book in his collection. I want you to clear out the vermin, and if Wizard Adro is imprisoned or injured, help him. If he is missing or dead, then find and take the book. You do this, and we'll call it even as far as your crimes go.
This will clear the charges against us?
Yes, as these monsters could threaten travelers and any avowed who venture beyond our walls, if left alone.
What's the book I'm looking for?
The last written work of the late and great Archmage Mordenkainen, the Planeswalker's Guide, Interplanar Travel and its Effects on Spellcraft.
Sounds interesting.
Yes, fascinating, really, and far safer to learn from than by visiting the other planes of existence yourself. Adro got nearly everything he needed by selling us just an hour or two with that book every few months.
Yeah. I'll
Excellent.
do it.
Well, in that case, I am looking forward to hearing from you once you have concluded your investigation. Until then, try not to die.
Time to find some treasures. Like this one. More gold. What's this? An invincibility potion. Magic paper. All right, so we did that. Let's see if I go back to the market and go ahead and just deck my gear out with some new gear. I'm practically just swimming in this money. While we're at it, let's see if we can find any loot too. Some gold and stuff. Probably not. Yeah, my cat like reflexes. Alright, there's probably nothing on these roofs, so there's probably no reason to just... Alright. Nerd. Alright. Knitted hat. Purchase. Librarian's robe. Purchase. Pants. Sure, why not? Wool boots. Let's go ahead and get the staff. All right. Yeah, my stats went up. Why does these say level 2, but these don't? Well, look. Yeah, look at that. Girl, look at that behind that burn. Oh, it's a bright sun. Alright.
I have been instructed to allow you to and from the inner ward as you please. But if you step out of line again, I will arrest you. Enjoy the sights.
Pleasant woman.
I don't know. I figure you two would get along handsomely.
I understand that was supposed to be a joke, but even so, I fail to see the similarities.
Yeah, you would.
Alright, so let's see, what do we got next?
Little lift?
Sure, never mind. Thought you were important.
Little lift?
Okay. Oh, what was my quest? Find the book, address tower. More evil scarecrows to fight? Yep. What do you mean growling noise? Like you're like a dog or something. Alright. First off, how do I get there? Go ahead and just take care of the rest of these. Whoops. Good thing I can't hurt myself. This is a very empty looking house. Nothing in those barrels. It's just an empty looking house. Alright, you guys want to fight? Alright, let's these. I'm not the best at parkour. Good thing there's no fall damage. Okay, I'm confused. How do I get up here? Really? Just two gold coins and an invincibility potion? Goodness. Let me grab a horse. Come on, horsey. I want that horse. I'm gonna name you, Collins. Collins Robinson. Haha. Been watching a lot of We're doing the shadows. Oh, I think I saw like a thing over here. Puppies. Oh yeah. Now for some loot. Oh, nice. What does magic potion do? Okay.
Not these things again.
Yeah. Oh, okay then. Take that, evil scarecrow people.
Why were they here too?
If I were to hazard a guess, they are guarding the path to the tower.
You think the person who put some in the farmer's fields also left these ones here?
It is possible. We will discover more at the tower, I suspect.
Hmm. Hmm. Kinda wish I did more like basic damage. Oh, my bad, Mr. Horse. Beep, 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 beep. Aha! Take that. I was like, there's a lot of exploration going on. I don't want to miss anything. Ooh, what are those? They look fun to fight. Nah. Take that, goblin man. Ooh. Ow. Like, I'm so confused. Am I like getting EXP or whatever, or I don't know, points for, or like, you know, just taking out monsters? Oh. Oh, hey. Can't cross the water, can you, buddy? Can't get me, can't hurt me. There's a lot going on here. What are those? I was hosting multiplayer. Clock tower. Iron Throne mine. What was the other path? Also, have I leveled up yet? I don't know how exactly that works, but okay. I mean, I've been like taking things out. Should be getting stronger.
A nondescript but productive mine. Iron Throne has gained something of a reputation among the locals. This place has a history of being taken over by monsters that then turn it into their new home, until the local militia or a band of adventurers removes them. Why goblins, orcs, and other nasty things so prefer this cave over others in the area is anyone's guess.
Because it's very cavey? I don't know. I was a cave dweller. I'd live in a cave like this too. Oh, cool. I finally got a stat point. Let's see. Let's do strength. Look at all these angry monsters. No match for me. Ah. I have vanquished them all. I am dreadful the vanquisher. Guess that's all that's here? I do wonder if there's like special hidden loot to unlock. I want to make, like, you know, exploring meaningful, you know, that I'm actually doing something. Let me get there. Here? Probably so. Yeah. More gold. Money, money, money. I don't know if I need these rotten onions. You never know. You never know if you might need some rotten onions. Who knows? We might see like an ogre or something. It might be in his swamp. And he wants onions. I don't know if there's anything like significant there or not. I do need to get to the tower. Yeah, more money. All right, clock tower is that way. Ah. Didn't know you were there. I don't want to like miss out on anything that's like behind the hill or something. Just trying to make sure I get, you know, all the treasure I can get.
That must be it.
A bit grandiose, but still quite appealing.
There! I see the monsters. Let's get this over with.
Wait, did you hear that? Well, I mean, I know you heard it because I heard it, but Woody, it's those things again from my cavern.
We're definitely fighting the monsters around the tower now, though. What should we do?
Vair remains silent, unresponsive save for the occasional guttural growl.
Well, more the merrier.
Attack all the things. Ugh, I don't feel so woozy. Don't level up yet. Oh. Hmm. Okay, I'm like lost now.
Wait. Remember the catacombs. We must assume that...
Can you see anything with your magic sight?
Yes, but I cannot make out the details from here. Nor am I terribly versed in wizardly magics. The spell on the door to the catacombs was heavy-handed and obvious. These enchantments are more subtle. I can point out general paths and principles, however, it may take the two of us to puzzle them out completely.
The magics placed on this door turn out to be easier to understand than either you or Vair had anticipated, and you disarm them.
Yeah, wizard powers.
Either Wizard Adro does not care enough to make better defenses, or he did not put them here. Considering that the door seems fairly new, the latter seems more likely. Perhaps something happened and these are temporary defenses.
I must say those were rather puny defenses as far as wizards' homes go. I'm increasingly inclined to think that someone else has taken residence here.
Human, stop! Leave or we kill you!
You can certainly try.
I'm just one destructive wizard. I don't want to play like a very charismatic character. Maybe next playthrough. I'd actually like to get like a big old team or something. I wonder how it would be to play with like three other people. A book. I feel like reading that. Reading's boring. Kidding, reading's fun. Read, pick up a book and enjoy it. Alright, there's a lot going on here without not a lot going on here. Ooh, so many stairs. What's going on here?
Excellent work, brothers and sisters. This wayward lamb will be a worthy offering to our Lord and Savior.
I'm a very bad snack. You don't want to eat
Break
me.
us out of here, Katra, now!
Nice try, kid. But this trap was designed to keep creatures far more dangerous than you contained.
No! You shall not.
After a few moments of analysing their
I kinda skipped
clothing,
that.
something clicks. These people have neither bound the imps you found in and around the tower, nor are they simply borrowing power from creatures of the lower planes. They worship those creatures.
What are you going to do with me?
Why, sacrifice you. Tempting as it might be to try and recruit you, we have been running out of souls to offer our Lord.
Katra, you have to kill them. Maybe you can break through the floor, or perhaps try the wall again, or do something to force them into lowering the barrier.
After a few moments of analysing their clothing, something...
What are you doing in this tower? What happened to the wizard who lived here?
Oh, why do the people we capture always think they're going to get answers from us? What's the point of telling you anything? You will die soon, and it is more entertaining and safer to watch you squirm in ignorance.
After a few moments...
Fair. I need you to help us get out. Do you think you could see or find anything useful in this barrier? Maybe a way
Magic
to dispel it.
vision.
I don't. I'll try. There are channels in this barrier that the magic has to flow through. I think that if you touch that glowing point on the wall, you can redirect the magical current to wherever you step. If you pull the current to every part of the barrier, I think it will disrupt the entire working and cause it to collapse. I'm sorry. It's quite difficult to think and maintain the sight for more than a moment at a time.
Ow.
Please hurry.
Ding, 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 ding.
Look at them scurrying up.
What happened?
Prisoner!
Kill them! Kill them before they flee!
Do not even think about fleeing. Eradicate these scum. Destroy them for daring to imprison us.
Yeah. Be gone, fools, for
Hey,
imprisoning
you feeling
me.
all right? You got pretty worked up when we were trapped, and have been pretty quiet ever since.
I am fine.
You know you can talk to me, right?
Of course. I will avail myself of your ear if ever there is anything to talk about. Until then, I can keep my peace and enjoy silence every now and then, or must you insist on idle chatter?
All right. But it sounds to me like you're sulking about something.
I don't think he likes to be captured.
How dare you? How about, rather than pestering me with your inane drivel, you complete this task that was set for you, so that the two of us might sooner part ways and never suffer the other's company again. Be silent and do your job.
So testy. A very big place. He has a tower, so.
As you enter this room, you find the door across from you, the only way forward, shrouded in a magical barrier. In the center of the room sits a filled goblet on a pedestal. High above the door shines a crystal that is jammed into a crack between the stones. With Vair's help, you can see that the crystal, goblet, and barrier are linked. Even from where you stand, you can see that the crystal has a series of wards around it, not to mention that even reaching the thing would prove a challenge. Written before the goblet on the pedestal is a note that says, "An act of faith and proof of fealty to our Lord. Drink and embrace the shadow of death. to demonstrate your devotion.
It would seem that the crystal powers the barrier, and that drinking the goblet's contents will either allow you to pass through it or temporarily lower the defense. Judging by that note, however, I would guess that whatever is in that drink would not be good for your health.
The drink is room temperature, but it leaves a sensation like ice pricking your skin as it washes down your throat. Nausea and cramps soon follow, but they are manageable and your body feels otherwise functional.
Yeah. It's like a Friday night at the bars.
Are you sure you're ready to face whoever is behind that door? This is the last room in the tower, and considering that we have not encountered them yet, it is probably where this lord we have heard so much about is waiting.
Let's figure out what we're gonna fight. Oh, look at that thing. I think it's pretty cool.
You should not have come here. You've
But I
certainly
did.
made a mess of things, and now our lord is upset.
It's his fault.
Yes, though it has been entertaining to watch you struggle and claw your
Juggernaut.
way here one step at a time. You have caused enough damage. Besides, I am bored. While sacrifices are all well and good, I enjoy brutalizing my victims far too much to ignore when hapless fools wander right through my door. Oh, suffer!
And you're not that strong. Not that it hurts, it's just very, very uncomfortable. Ow, okay, that. It doesn't hurt. It's just very inconvenient for me. Yeah, I am the victor.
There, the Planeswalker's Guide. That is the book that Sage Thesserai sent us to retrieve.
Wait, what? Is this it?
Now, what to do about this one? They seem rather powerful, but perhaps Thesserai and the other sages would prefer to keep them for questioning.
What?
Ah,
What have you done?
I did
You've
this.
doomed us all. Do you
What are you
even
talking
know
about?
what is coming? You've destroyed
Should've
our
said
only
something.
hope at a safe haven against...
Against what?
Ah!
Enlightenment?
Ah! Ah!
Believe me, Novus, there is nothing that can protect you from the forces of the universe. They will learn.
Contra,
Give
get
her
us out.
some time
Run.
to see the
We need to run.
errors of her ways. Then she can dream that this never happened and apologizes before waking up. Useful, primitive and temporary, but even these figments of our imaginations that you call people create the occasional useful tool. Have you the eyes for such a thing? Have you the
Stop
sight
spitting
to
on me.
recognize what
Ugh.
lies in the
Oh, so
blackest
gross.
abyss?
Stop doing
It
that.
seems to me that you might, but no. Never mind. There was something familiar about you. Perhaps something that I met in you some months down the line. Your role in this world is done. Enjoy the coming sleep and, in your slumber, be ready for the awakening once the true gods come to call.
Can you walk? Swim? Get us out of the water. Move now!
I'm fine. I'm good. I just need a little cold bath.
I did not think to
Well,
see
now
that
you put me back in the
thing
water.
here. That was more than we bargained for when we took this job.
What was it saying? I couldn't understand half of that.
Nor could I. It did not seem like a language barrier. Their accent and pronunciation was clear. However, whatever that abomination was spouting sounded like nonsense.
What was that about dreams and true gods?
I am as much in the dark as you are. They sounded at least half mad to me.
Are you okay? You seemed really shaken when it showed up.
And you seem to be thrown from the top of a tower.
I was thrown from the tower.
The cultists
Salvation?
kept saying things about that devil saving them, and then the last one looked like they recognized the masked man when he appeared. Any ideas?
None, except that they might be rivals for the same goal, whatever that may be. Still, the masked man talked about coming gods, and the cultists spoke of an approaching cataclysm. It is not too much of a stretch to think they are linked.
Are you okay?
And you seem to be thrown from the top of a
No chance we can go after that masked...
You would even want to? Are you mad? They toyed with you like a cat with an injured bird. You should feel fortunate that they went through a portal and that you are unable to pursue them. Hopefully they are gone far, far away.
I think I've had enough of this tower and everything in it. You?
Yes, I think returning to Candlekeep and its walls seems like a very reasonable and pleasant proposition.
Yeah. Alright.
Though I will admit that I want to know what they have done with my body. We were in no shape to contend with that man or monster or whatever manner of creature is behind that mask. Even if we should find a way to track them, though, perhaps there is nothing to be done from our body. It could already be gone, or simply pursuing that masked figure will result in both of our deaths. For now, report to Thessarai. They will want to know what we have found.
Alright. That was pretty fun. I wonder how long this DLC story is. I mean, I don't know. Some of the other DLCs I played for Minecraft are pretty decent. But yeah. That was fun. I'm going to go and go to bed. I'm tired. Got work in the morning. Got a 3-hour trip. Yeah, if you guys got this DLC, you know, let me know what you think, and I guess we could see about doing, you know, doing like 4 people players. I don't know. I think you can do like 4 people players. There's like 4 chairs to the table. But yeah, but yeah, it's time for bed. I gotta go. Everybody have a good night, and see you later.